Alright, so what I have now is an oscilloscope, and it's not hooked to anything as far as USB is concerned. Okay, one of the things that I should tell you about is if you're using a pocket oscilloscope, do not hook it up to any USB at all while you're using it. Okay. If you need it to run from an external power source, if you follow the rule of, let's say, this Arduino unit is hooked to computer A. Okay. Computer A is on one side of the circuit as far as your AC current is concerned, and then there's another breaker that's holding your computer on the other side of the room. Sure, that in that case you can do that, but it's very, very important that you don't mix grounds, okay, or you'll get weird readings or inaccurate readings. So I like to charge up the batteries on it and use it like that. Alright, so it has this, and it has two probes. The probes are going to go into the positive and negative of where this light is flashing. Bam, and bam. Okay, just going to turn it on. I'm using the Ben F variation of the operating system. Doesn't really matter though. Right now we're just looking at how to read hertz. Okay. If you page down a couple times on this, so I'll lay this flat so you can see it. So I'm paging down, and you can see it on the side there. It's highlighting a square. Okay, the square is going to be the XA, and I'm just going to press the B button at the top until it says fit. Oop, wait a minute. Is it one more down? Yeah. TR, sorry. And see how it says fit now in the corner. So that, again, there's two little buttons at the top. I chose B. Fit allows the frequency to be displayed quite well on the LCD. And up in the corner, I have this. Right now, I'm broadcasting a 31 hertz square wave. Why square? Digital. Okay. And as I turn this, you'll see that change. And these tighten up. And then they auto adjust. So you also hear my speaker want to cry. Okay. Alright. Now I can adjust that between a 2.4 kilohertz and a 32 hertz, around there, using the Uno. Now it's speculated that, you know, certain frequencies of light and certain frequencies of sound can trigger different events. One example of this is epileptic people. You know, they're allergic to a certain frequency of light. Sometimes they don't know what frequency that is because it's just too darn dangerous to figure out exactly what frequency it is. And unless they're walking around with a pocket oscilloscope and, you know, the ability to probe that light, which they don't care about anyway, because, yeah. But besides the fact is that they might be allergic to a certain frequency of light, and once they've hit that frequency, yep, they seize up. Another thing is brainwave activity happens at certain hertz. Okay, again, it's very well documented, but you know, the data is there. Let's give you an example. There's theta, alpha, delta, alpha. waves that happen, and what happens is your brain goes into certain stasis of relaxation and non-relaxation based upon those different waves. And that's kind of watering it down quite a bit, but what's really cool is we can generate a very, very accurate hertz here and a very accurate frequency for it to come out of the speakers. Okay, look at musical instruments. Okay, we got trumpets, trombones, piccolos, all those great things, and all those generate a sound based upon a frequency, and there's a range of frequencies that certain instruments can hit. Like violins can hit a frequency, and then you notice that we like violins. You know, they lead to calming relaxation music because it's not the fact that they're just so freaking sweet that way. It's the fact that there's some science behind it. There is some frequencies that it can hit that lead to relaxation. Trumpets, you know, trombones, saxophones, get it right. There's some frequencies there that just lead to different types of emotion that other instruments just don't reach. So I believe there is some science behind it, but the fact is now you can play with your Arduino to generate frequencies of both light and sound, because light does it too. There's some certain frequencies that do certain things to your brain. Just watch out. I mean, don't stare at this thing. This is a very high-powered LED. You'll be seeing spots for a few days, and you know it's not good for you. I like the aura that it broadcasts. So in a very dark room, if you look at that aura of light, and as the frequency changes, you'll see some different patterns occur into it. Very cool stuff. Alright, so that's the Uno. And again, it can go from like a 30 hertz all the way up to a 2.4 kilohertz. So what's the do have to do anything with it? Have to do anything with it. That's a good pun. Well, we'll see you in the next video.